is a document released by the US government concerning Tinubu drug trafficking. A lot of misreactions, among Nigerians and even in his party. It is those who are familiar, are used to fraud. They are the ones who are saying it does not matter. What is the big deal about it? Just like the way Keyamo is trying to defend and trying to bring what is not. And everything the man is saying is not making sense. Nigerians are not buying it. Even if you are not a lawyer, they are not buying it. Everybody knows what actually happened. I was thinking that they were going to tell us that it never happened. That people are just trying to concoct stories here and there. But unfortunately, they agree to the fact that this thing really happened, and they want us to believe that it does not matter, it is not a big deal. But among them too, we still have some of them who still have conscience, and they are like, oh, this is not really good at all. They will tell you, oh, it happened in 1993. Oh, it happened, whatever, they brought this case, and so on. Yes, as at that time, some people were not born. As at that time, some people were young. They couldn't even understand what is happening. Now, some people are now of age, and this man is contesting for the position of president. And you expect those who were like 5 years, 3 years old as at that time. Even some people were not even born as at that time. Now they are beginning to know what really transpired. You now said, oh, because the case was talked about when he was a governor, that people should not talk about it again. I don't understand what you guys are saying. Some people say, even if Tinubu gets to a good old age and he leaves this world, the history will be there. History will be there. In as much his children will be alive, even at the end of the day, everybody will be talking about it, and his children, this thing will be carried over. This incident will be carried over to his children. They will continue to say it. This is so person. It will be, it will be in the Guinness Book of Record that yes, something of this nature happened. Not to talk of the man is still alive, and you said, oh, because it was said. And as at that time, he was just vying for the position of a governorship. We're talking of presidents. That time he could get away with it because it was only in Lagos, not even in the southwest, because every state was minding their business. But now it is the business of the whole country, the whole 36 states, and you expected people not to say anything about it, that they said it before. How did they say it? Because they tried to maneuver the whole thing. They did mago, and he became governor. We know a lot of them that are just holding positions here and there today, and they don't qualify for that job just because of the way Nigeria is. Ordinarily, if it were to be in a saner environment, he would have resigned. He would have just gone back. There are some things that some people did not even do up to this level. They resigned. And you are telling us it does not matter. After all, Kemi Adeosun resigned. She resigned. After when it was too much, she resigned. But just this one, no, they will not want to resign. It's just really unfortunate. And also, a lot of people are like, okay, this man is not from Lagos. Everything about him is suspicious. Everything is just fake. And someone is saying that even before the district court of the USA released the case file, I have written about Tinubu, Bola Ahmed. Nothing about him one can say it is true. Is it his name? Is it business worth his name, town, and his real father name, or the certificate? He is not a Lagosian. How come with the name Tinubu? Tinubu is a criminal all through. He should not be allowed to contest because he may criminally win the election to Nigerians' detriment. It's true. Of course, it's possible he will win because they will do all manner of things. Have you not heard the APC youth leader saying that no matter how Nigerians wants to vote, that Tinubu must be the president? What does that tell you? What does that tell you? Somebody who is not a Lagosian, how come he's not bearing that name? And the worst part of it is that he's just keeping quiet. He's not saying anything. You come and defend yourself. Come and explain all those nonsense that Keyamo was telling us, that he mistakenly rented or shared apartment with drug barons and what have you. Were you together with him, or was it not what you were told? Let him come and say. Even if you have lawyer, that does not mean that you not appear before court. If at all, if you want to go by that, if you have a case, not that the lawyer will just go there and be telling you and be speaking on your behalf. They will speak on your behalf, but you have to be there and you say one or two things. And these people are taking Nigerians for granted. Of course, they've agreed that it happened, because initially I was just like, all this talk here and there. They always say that in every rumor there's always elements of truth. They will tell you it is a political season. No, this is not political season. It is not only political season. This thing, it happened. Yes, some people might put up one or two stories, just like the issue of Buhari's WAEC. They just did mago. We could see the man no get WAEC certificate. They were just saying blah 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 blah. But it's there. Just like somebody said, he might criminally win it. But at the end of the day, all of us go here and now. See, the embarrassment when they get now, when they think say that they embarrassed now or they are witch hunting him, it will be small compared to when he gets into power and he begins to move from one country to another. You see the other day, a newspaper from a journalist from South Africa, they threw jab at Buhari. Of course, they don't Kukuma get shame. He not even concern them. But this one will be worse than that. That he could not even build an hospital that he can even treat himself. For the past how many years he's still going to UK. The King Charles was asking him question. He was trying to say another thing. They were asking him. He was answering, being coming out to tell Nigerians see about the issue. Nigerians already know what is happening. Thank God that if for the internet people will be hearing what Nigerians are saying, they will know that all Nigerians are not like that. All Nigerians know that we don't have sense. When you say, oh, Africans, maybe there's a way all those people from the other side, other race always look down on Africa. But at least when people begin to speak, they will know that, no, these people get sense. So it's just that because these guys are using the instruments of governments to suppress the people, that is why it seems as if you think that the people themselves are not wise. Because people be wondering, how can these Nigerians, how can they be daft? They will just be electing wrong people with a questionable character. It is not Nigerians' fault. They are trying. That's why they are talking. But if this man criminally wins this election, believe you me, the embarrassment, it will be too much for all of us to bear. It will be too much for all of us to bear. Even those who think that they want to get one or two contracts, where those ones say they don't even have conscience, it's what they want to eat. That's what they are concerned about. That is the situation and the mindset of many people, whether you are hungry or not. It's none of their business. In as much they are okay, it is you are the rest of you are bound to the Philistine. So the issue is that somebody who is not from Lagos State is from Osun. Everybody is a known fact. So nobody can come and tell us that it is not true. We know that when you talk about Tinubu is the name is from Lagos people. So how come? And you know that they say his cousin is the current governor who is about to leave office now. Oyetola is his cousin. So how come? How did they relate? Nobody can say anything. He will just keep quiet. That's why he's running. Because he knows that they will ask him all those questions. What will he say? Or just so unfortunate. If he dodges the interview or debate, especially interview here in Nigeria, will he be able to dodge the same interview outside the country? So let them continue to do whatever they want to do. So, but those who are not feeling perturbed in their camp, they are the ones who are just looking for what to eat. They don't have integrity. If you have integrity, I don't know what you're still doing in that place. That you cannot tell, all of you cannot tell yourselves the truth. So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this.